Hey guys, we finally got a new rift. This one is hard difficulty. I will have to use a different format for this video because the boss has 2 phases and way too many skills for me to put on the side and to write like what you are supposed to do. Don't worry, the boss is actually quite easy, and so we'll speak about everything every time it does a new skill. I will stop the video and we talk about the move, but on the side I will only put the important one, the one that you should be careful about, which is not many. So this is how it's gonna be. As usual, remember to like the video, subscribe if you didn't already, and let's start. Also, I will only have one run here because I only use the multi-target build. Is the best one for this boss and pretty much all the rift that we had recently for Rigolai. I'm talking, of course. And so as usual, first phase, first part is just the mob. It's nothing interesting. It took a little bit to kill them because we didn't have that much DPS, that much damage. And then there's gonna be the boss. The boss has 2 phases. Once you finish the first bar of HP, is gonna start to go into phase 2, and it actually has a very cool animation. And it does change the map also, which is nice. I think this is the first boss that we have in the Rift and that does something like that. So it was a nice new thing to see. And again, the boss has many moves. Okay, you can see the video here. It's actually, I like the design. And the boss has many moves, but most of them, at least for the Rift, they're not that important. Like, you don't have many things to do. So we are gonna start now. So the first move is Darkness Stab. And basically here you will see he spawn a pool under my character because I think he was targeting me in the specific. And the damage is not that bad, so you can either move, so if you move you just avoid the damage, or you can stay there if you think the healer is gonna take care of that, and it's not that bad. As you can see, he was not doing very huge amount of damage, but I decided to move just in case, and that's pretty much it for this move. It's nothing too crazy. Then he has Dark Reap. For this one, supposedly you have an interruption bar, but it basically does no damage. You can check the HP of everybody in the team. It does close to no damage, so I don't think it's necessary to have interruption for the DPS or anybody else. You can just ignore the skill. That's it. Then Darkness Stab is the one he did before, so I'm not gonna stop the video. Dark Dance is the one he was doing now, and basically in this moment you can see he was targeting the tank, and in that case the tank should do the shield, and that's pretty much it for that move. Then Darkness Stab again. There's only one. Okay, this is Dark Imprint. For this one you basically don't really need to do anything because it's gonna get cleansed by the priest, by the healer. You can keep the skill now, so you don't have to do it manually. And as I was saying, there is only one important skill in this phase, which you're gonna see around the end of his HP bar, which is gonna be soon. Okay, so this is the move I was talking about. It's called Blot Out the Sky, and you will see it's gonna spawn a barrier in one of the sector of the field. I was lucky because it spawned in my field, in my sector, and if you're not where the barrier is, you just have to move and make sure that you are inside the barrier, and that's it. As you can see, that's the barrier I was talking about. Everybody move inside that, and that's it. You can survive easily. Now, as you can see, the first bar of HP is done, so after you finish the skill, it's going to transform. And this is basically the second phase. And he has the nice, cool animation where he changed the map. Okay, so first one is Malevolent Moon. In this one, it's gonna start, it's gonna spawn a moon and it's gonna fall on the shield. If you're a DPS, you want to be inside the sector where the moon is falling. Now, you do that only if you think you can survive. The thing is, when you stay inside that sector, you basically have less 100% healing from your healer, but you have plus 100% damage. So it's a good idea for the DPS to stay inside to increase their damage, but only if you're confident you're gonna survive, because you're gonna get less healing in that amount of time. I think I missed one skill here, but it's gonna do them multiple times, so that's not a problem. We're gonna see it later again. And let's see, the next one is Crimson Moonblade, and here it's this one is the one that can do the most amount of damage. It depends on your healer. I would say it's a good idea to do barrier or divine heal. As you can see, my healer in this case did a very good job, so everybody was full HP. But in the previous run, I remember everybody went very low on HP, so that's it's a good idea to do one skill or the other. Then this is again the moon. As you can see, I moved inside the sector with the falling moon to deal a little bit extra damage. Then he was doing Annihilation Blade. Basically, when he does that move, you're gonna see a red, like red something, like red smoke on top of the head of someone. And you're supposed to move in the same sector where that person is to share the damage. Now, in this case, it was me. So you see the priest move in my sector, in my field, to share the damage. And I think we are almost done. This is Dark Knight Slash, and in this case you just need to move away from the glowing sector. As you can see, the glowing sector is the one on the top, the one you can see here, and you will see that everybody just moves away from there, except I think the tank, which didn't move, but there was no big deal. Again, the boss doesn't really do that much damage. It's not difficult. I think it's more complicated on paper than when you actually do it. It's quite easy, in my opinion. So that's it for the run and for the video. I hope it was useful, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.